So, did Christina Calayca, did she fall from a cliff? What could have occurred with her at the park? She going on the jog and then not returning. What could have happened? It was said that the park she was in was marked where, it could have prevented her from becoming lost. But what's the possibility of, say, her falling from a cliff, as in taking an alternative route, going off the path that she was on, and, say, slipping and falling or something, and then she not being found, such as her body? Like, subscribe, ID in the Discovery Channel. Yes, ID in the Discovery Channel. The links are provided below. Get that Discovery Go app as well as that iGeek Go app. You might want to get those two things, combine them, make them into one, and I'm a Discovery influencer. So, yes, Christina, she vanished back in 2007. She went missing during an early morning jog. The location was Rainbow Falls Provincial Park. She was at the location for camping. She was there camping. She was supposed to be there camping, right? That was the purpose for being there, right? She, along with her cousin and two friends who were a part of a church group, Christina traveled 14 hours with those who were at the camp with her. 14 hours they traveled together, right? To have fun in the park. Each person would be in question of her disappearance, right? On August 6th, Christina and Eddie from the church group split up to run. Eddie becomes more questionable. He's going to be more in question than he has been, Eddie, because Eddie, he went running, right, along the highway, and Christina, she chose the trails within the park, right? So you have two people that go running. One takes one route, yes, and then another. So they split up, right? Nobody sees what happens after they leave the premises to take that run, right? But then Eddie, he returns an hour later to the camp as Christina is never found. So that's why even Eddie was stand in question by so many, because to leave a premises together and then split up, right? He goes one direction and she goes another direction, is to say what happened after they left the premises. How is it that one returns and another doesn't return, right? That's where I asked about if she could have, say, first I said, well, maybe she had to go to the bathroom, right? You know how you're out somewhere and you need to go to the bathroom, but you're out where it's nothing but greenery, right? And you say, well, let me go over here, I might have to use the bathroom, whatever, or I do, and then you walk off the actual trail to go, because you're not going to use, if you gotta pee, you're not going to use the bathroom right there next to the trail. You're going to walk off the trail into the greenery, right, to use the bathroom. That could have been a possibility. I haven't seen anything and I haven't heard anyone say anything about that being a possibility. Did she have to go to the bathroom? Did she leave off the trail to say, go to the bathroom? Gotta go pee, pull down my pants. That's to say, if I gotta pee, pull down my pants, I'm not going to be where people can see me. I'm gonna walk clearly off the path, as in the trail, far enough into that greenery so that I can go. But then coming back out might in fact be a problem, which is how people become lost. Yes, in greenery, in parks, and you don't know. Well, because it was said that, once again, the trails was completely marked, as in it was impossible to become lost. But anything can happen if you got to use the bathroom, and then you just walk off that trail and go where you have to go, right? That's to say there's no markings there to turn back around and come out to find your way back out. That's one possibility, because it's either that, or either she was kidnapped by somebody, or she wanted to leave on her own, right? That was in question. Of course, it's going to be she's a missing person. Well, did she want to leave on her own? Did she get in a vehicle with somebody? Did somebody lure her in a vehicle? But then I kept thinking, bathroom. How often is it people have to pee once they're out in a park, and say there's not bathroom options there, and the only thing you have is to go where there's greenery and enough not to be seen in the greenery. And then once you turn back around to go back, as I said, well, now I gotta find my way back out. Because usually females, I said that already like twice, usually females, when they pee in greenery, they're not going to want to be seen all like that. So they're going to walk enough into greenery to not be seen. And then that poses a problem, because it's like, well, there's no marking. So how am I going to find, once again, myself back on that trail? If it's not no markings, that's how you just become lost and die. Yes. So what happened? Falling off a cliff, that's horrible as well. There has been people. There was a young guy, missing persons. He fell off a cliff, right? He wasn't found until years later, as in his remains. They were found. Yeah. That falling off a cliff, as in, even when search teams search for him, they didn't find him. That's how it took years later to find, yes, that he had fell off a cliff. Because trails, to be walking through trails and trying to get through trails and all the rest, is to say, well, if I go over here and I come off this trail, to say anything can await me bad leaving off this trail. As in the footing. Your footing could be off. So we're on investigationdiscovery.com. The ID logo stands in the far left corner. Live now. Scorned love kills. New episodes. To receive audio visual previews, click the play button right here. You will in fact receive that. Unlocked episodes. Recommended for you. Shouts out to Lieutenant Joe Kinda as well as Paula. ID Go original series. She was a very pretty girl. She was. To receive a newsletter from Investigation Discovery, is to type your email address in and click next, and you would in fact receive that. And dear viewers, let me know what you think and feel about the video. May you enjoy your day. I will in fact enjoy mine, and I'm gone for now. 1.